Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Bath & Body Works. Today marks the first day of the semi-annual sale, and let's get straight into it. I did not know that their mascot was called Billy the Duck, but this is the first time that I'm seeing so much cute merchandise for it. That is a car scent holder and a car diffuser in the cucumber melon scent. So if you're interested in that, they do have that merchandise there. Getting into the bins, these are going for $3.99 today. So that is that nostalgia collection. I found the blue raspberry burst, and while I did do a review on all of these, I held off on the body care just for this sale. So guys, don't mind if I do. All right, moving along, that is Firecracker Pop right next to it. And they did bring back that collection that had a pink watermelon blast. Do you guys remember that collection? If I'm not mistaken, there was 3 different scents in the collection. I feel like these were okay, but I don't know. I felt like I didn't really need it. So pink tie-dye was the other one, and then they had pink cashmere. So the fragrance, body lotion, and body wash is in this collection. Don't think I've seen any body creams. They also had the tropical collection on this table, the one they bring back every summer. Like I said, I did a review on these already, so I'm just showing you what they have in the bins. They do have the body butter, so keep that in mind if you didn't pick that up before. Body butters are usually the more expensive body care, so that would be a great deal. And something that you may be able to find on this table is Firecracker Pop Bath Fizzies if you like those. They did have a lot of men body care like bourbon, mahogany teak wood, and ocean. They had bins and bins of body care for $3.99. They also have men's skincare if you're interested in that. So don't forget about the men when you are shopping. On the 75% off table, they had Stonewash Cologne, Forever Red, Fresh Cut Lilacs, which is usually an online exclusive, Oh Cherry from the luxury line, and they actually have the sweetest song, those tote bag gift sets. Those are 50% off. Always and Forever body care is on here, as well as Pretty in Pink. So you can also get the perfumes if you can find it in the store on this table. So if you're really looking for that, that might go quick. My store did not have any of those. And they also had the shimmer mist. Again, these are 75% off. Now they had a whole table dedicated to this collection. I can't remember if I've ever smelled these or not, so I'm gonna do a review. The first one is Amber Blush, and to me this was actually the strongest out of the 3. This has notes of warm amber, fresh jasmine, and oak moss. This smells very earthy. It's warm. It's actually pretty strong for it to be called blush in my opinion. All 3 of these scents have like a clean feel to it, almost like laundry detergent or like a clean house scent, but I wasn't feeling the earthy notes in this, so personally, in my opinion, I would pass on Amber Blush. Next to it is Vanilla Suede. I think this one was my favorite out of the 3. This has notes of cozy vanilla, brushed suede, and crisp linen. Again, this definitely smells like a laundry scent, but one that smells good. I love the vanilla in it. It is super cozy. I actually really like that one. I just don't know if it's something that I would want to wear on my body. For the last one is Sunwash Santal. This one actually smelled better than I thought. It has notes of Italian bergamot, white violet, and amberwood. I actually like this. It still has that cozy vibe to it. It's not overly woody. It does have like a slight saltiness to it, but it's very fresh and cozy. So this one is my second favorite, but again, I decided to pass on all 3 of these simply because I wouldn't want to wear it for body care. I prefer it more as a candle or in laundry detergent. Okay, moving along, back to the 75% off tables. They had Magic in the Air and the Frosted Coconut Snowball, but in the older packaging. This, I would say, is the most recent one, like before the Christmas in July one. So you might be able to find the Strawberry Snowflakes in this bin. I just didn't dig at the bottom, but check the 75% off table if you are looking for that particular one. On this table, they also had You're the One. They had more Pretty in Pink, Fresh Cut Lilacs, and of course, Always and Forever. On to the 50% off tables. I spotted the more recent men care that came out, so you'll be able to find ones like Glory, and that whole collection that was like the designer dupes. You'll be able to find that on the 50% off table. And of course, Disney. I was looking at this and I'm like, this is where all the Cinderella stuff went to. They had lots of jasmine, a couple of Belle items, some aromatherapy, and warm vanilla sugar sweet pea. I think those are because they changed the packaging on those. You'll be able to find some pocket bags as well, like starfruit sangria, and of course sweetest song. So make sure you're looking around. You might find the other counterparts to what you're looking for on different tables. They did have the popsicle backpacks on the 50% off, some laundry care, and more cologne for men. So that is a great deal. Will these be marked down more? Yes, but will they still be around? I'm not sure by the time they're marked down to 75%. I was absolutely not surprised to see that the pet care was actually in the SAS bins. All of these items were in here. I just figured that they wouldn't sell so well, but here they are, I guess, if you want Bath and Body Works for your pets. Next to it is At the Beach. They did have a couple of more Disney items like their body washes. I spotted Jasmine, Tiana, Ariel, Cinderella, and one little bin of Belle. I did not spot popular ones like Moana, but Belle is a really good fragrance. They actually had the hand soap to that as well. On the $4.99 table, they had all of these. I went over this. If you checked out my last video, I did a review on all of these. I'm so curious to know what you guys think of these scents. So comment below if you went in stores and tried it today. Now, I had to go to 2 different stores because I wanted to get the chocolate amber body mist. One store was sold out as soon as they opened due to online orders, but I did find it in the second store, thank goodness. All of the Christmas and July stuff is 50% off. I did a full review of these already, including how Merry Cookie smells. These select hand soaps are on sale. I mostly showed you these, but I wanted to show you the couple of other ones that I found in the bins. Not only is it the foaming hand soaps, but it's also the revitalizing one that came out. A lot of people were asking about those. They have the gel hand soap, so you have a lot to choose from as far as the type of soap you want and the scent. They do have the refillable soaps as well if you're into the foaming hand soaps. So yeah, these are a great deal to stock up on soaps if you want to fill up your bathroom, your guest bathroom. These are at a good, decent price. Let me tell you, if your kids have their own bathroom, they will be flying through these hand soaps. They will be excited to wash their hands to see what the new soap smells like. At another 50% off table, I did find more of the men designer colognes, more of the refillable soaps, and some aromatherapy, but we're going to circle back around that. They do have the 3-wick candles going for $10.99 and select wallflowers going for $3.50 today. I went over all of these candles and over all of these wallflower refills already. So if you are wondering about a review, go back and look at my videos. They are very informative. I go over all of these already. As you can see, my daughter is holding my basket, so expect a haul video soon, possibly tomorrow. But I do want to mention that the single wick candles are also 50% off. I had to do a close-up of almond croissant because that is one of my favorite gourmand candles. I love that scent. Speaking of gourmand candles, they also had Main Street Bakery. I know that is a favorite of many. I love that sweet banana scent. All right, so this is a look at the rest of the single wick candles. There are so many to choose from. I know people are going to go nuts over these candles. I spotted some candle holders that I was kind of shocked to see, like the sailboat and the lighthouse one. Even the pretty pineapple from the tropical collection, you can find those on the 50% off table. So if you are wanting to purchase those, make sure you're looking on the entire display. They have a lot of the hand cream and the lip cares on sale. That is including the Disney lip care and some of the men's body mist and the travel size stuff. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know this stuff was included. So look out for those deals if you're interested in those. Not all of the luxury collection is going to be in bins. It may be on the wall, but it's still 50% off. Someone in my comment section asked me about Covered in Roses, if I'm not mistaken. Girl, make sure you are looking because I think this is included and I didn't find many in stores. Covered in Roses and All Eyes on Her were separated from the other ones, so if you see it, double check with the cashier to make sure it's on sale. Also near the back of the store, I did find the skincare stuff on another 50% off table. If you are into these, they have like the face wash, they have the daily moisturizers, and they even have the musk body mist. So I remember when these came out, so those are 50% off. Now I'm circling back to the aromatherapy. They have Reviving Rain, Renewing Forest. Sometimes I forget about the aromatherapy stuff because I don't really buy it, but I know a lot of people like it. They do have Inspired Love, Rose and Vanilla, which I know a lot of people really enjoyed. It's not just the body mist and the body creams, they have the full collection out. They even have shower steamers, so you have to go through these bins to see like what product you actually want of these, but it's pretty much the full collection when you look at it. I'm guessing the reason for this is that they're doing like a whole repackaging of the aromatherapy. I spotted some new ones in store, so I'm going to show you at the end of this video. But let's take a look at the new items that I found in store today. So I spotted the wallflower refill for leaves. If you're not familiar with this scent, it pretty much smells like a mixture of apple and spices. It's a nice fall scent. They also had patio season, and I didn't think I was going to like this one too much, but it's actually like a refreshing outside scent. You get a little bit of green notes in there, but it is nice. They have cotton candy boardwalk. I know a lot of people really enjoy that scent. For more fall fragrances, I spotted apple cinnamon spice almond croissant, state fair whipped honey and vanilla, and pumpkin pecan waffles. I was like, wow, already? Speaking of wallflower refills, on the 50% off table you might be able to find wallflowers there. This bird wallflower came around springtime if I'm not mistaken. I think it's so pretty, and like I said, select wallflowers are on sale. In the room spray section, I spotted all of these. These are pretty much like your clean, your fresh, your linen, your laundry detergent, just making your house smell fresh and clean. They did have strawberry melon. As far as the pocket bags, the only sneak peek I can give you is raspberry tangerine. I didn't see any other new one, but that looks like it's one of like the fall scents. Now to the aromatherapy stuff. As you can see, this is the new packaging to it. Don't let the look fool you because it is not glass, it is actually plastic. I think that they're phasing out the older bottles, so that's why I think that they are in the semi-annual sale and replacing it with these. I do like the packaging on this, don't get me wrong, but I think I prefer the glass bottles. Even though I wasn't really buying it, I'm just saying I think people would like the glass bottles instead. But I don't know. I don't know what the reason is, but these are the prices on there. These are not on sale. This is the new packaging. So I'm just giving you a look at the price, looking at the new packaging so you guys can see. Obviously, this scent is eucalyptus and spearmint. That isn't the only one that got a packaging revamp on it. As you can see to the left, lavender and vanilla did as well. So it is the entire collection, including the hand soaps. That is new packaging. They have the bath fizzies at the bottom and the pocket bag. So it's pretty much the same price and the same product for the lavender and vanilla. They did have the pillow mist though for this one. I'm sure they'll have it for eucalyptus and spearmint as well. So guys, that is it for my video, my walkthrough for the first day of the semi-annual sale. Let me know in the comment section what was your favorite finds in my video. What new stuff that you've seen in your store that you felt like you have to have. I'll be making my haul video for tomorrow because I don't want to make this one too long, but thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.